Hey everybody, this is Jeremiah Craig, and today is a first for me. We are checking out 100% synthetic cowboy boots, aka vegan cowboy boots. I'm skeptical, but let's get into it. Okay, so I've been wanting to see what vegan cowboy boots are like for a while now, because I've seen some searching around for them. I haven't really seen any of you guys interested in this, but it's something that I've just been curious about. So I found some on Amazon by the company Roper, which makes quite a bit of leather cowboy boots. So I kind of wanted to see what they made as in full synthetic, aka vegan. So let's get into it. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm not getting any like leather smells or anything that is overly exciting when you open up a new pair of boots. It kind of smells just like a new toy from Walmart. Oh, it smells awful actually. Very bad fake plasticky smell here. Oh my gosh, look at these things. I cannot take these boots seriously. White shaft here, brown print ostrich vamp, synthetic rubber outsole here, and it says that this is a double stitched welt, but it doesn't go through to the outsole, so that leads me to believe that that's just a fake double stitched welt, and this is mainly glue construction. And it doesn't really surprise me that it is a fake double stitched welt because so much more of this boot is fake. We have a print ostrich leather. Of course, it is synthetic as well. It's an okay print, but you can definitely tell that it's fake. And that's one thing that I don't really understand, and maybe some of you out there can help me with this, but I don't understand prints, especially when it comes to vegan boots. You know, I'm not a huge fan of prints to begin with, prints on just regular cow, bovine leather. I'm not a huge fan of anything on a boot that pretends to be something it's not. And printed leathers falls right into that category. But when it comes to a vegan boot, I feel like it's kind of hypocritical because you're still wearing the look, you're still supporting the fashion of it all. So it just, I'm conflicted there. It doesn't make any sense to me. Also, rubber or synthetic heel here that is also made to look like stacked leather. I mean, just the weight of this boot is throwing me off because it's super light. This boot is just flimsy all the way around. It's kind of gross feeling. Then when you get inside, of course you don't have any leather lining. It is complete cloth lining. For an insole, you have some sort of foam, but it's not removable. I can't take any of this out. Nothing about this feels exciting to me. It actually feels like a chore to be doing this right now. I'm not excited at all. This feels gross. I guess let's try this boot on now. This is a really lightweight boot, and it's a little bit wider than I would have expected. So I ordered the 11D, and here my toe is right at the end of the boot. Right at the end, and yet it is still a little bit wide, which leads to a little bit sloppy feeling, but I'm not sure if this will stretch or break in. It probably is some sort of polyurethane. It doesn't really look that great. The print is kind of strange looking to me. However, the square toe isn't quite as wide as a lot of square toes that we're seeing too, and I kind of like that square toe shape. I think that's the only thing that I really like about this boot so far, is that it is sort of a slightly tapered wide square, and the double stitched welt isn't as pronounced, isn't as wide as it is on several other types of boots. It just looks really cheap, and it is, to be honest. It was around $70 to $90 depending on where you get it. It's really light too. It's kind of throwing me off about how light it is. I can't say it's very comfortable. It feels weird. The cloth lining just feels cheap and kind of scratchy a little bit. Sorry vegans, this isn't a real cowboy boot. It's just not. You can't get that feeling, in my opinion, without real leather. Real leather is really important to real cowboy boots. But let's see what happens next. Here's the extended test. All right, so I'm out here testing the vegan Roper ostrich print boots, and it is really awkward feeling. I mean, they are super light, and with the cloth lining, they feel like indoor slippers because they're light, they got the cloth lining. I feel like I should be only wearing these in the house. It's a really weird feeling. All right, so I'm at a creek here and I wanna see how this material resists water. So I'm gonna step in and see what happens. I didn't feel very much water on the inside until I got up to this seam right here. It is pretty nice as far as water resistant, but not waterproof because of the seams. Trying this vegan boot several times over the last several weeks has been difficult just because I don't enjoy wearing them at all. And I can't really say that it's because they're vegan, it's because they're cheaply made. Sometimes I feel like companies just produce shit just to sell to you because you have such a strong passion towards it, but it doesn't live up to what you stand for as a vegan. I feel that with this boot. This is an extremely cheaply made boot, and I wanna try a vegan boot where somebody actually cared to produce it. And since I don't ever wanna wear this again, and I don't want to do anything else with it. I don't want to give it away because it is pure crap. And I want to see what else makes it feel so cheaply made. So I'm gonna cut this boot in half and we're gonna see how it's made. Okay, so this vegan boot wasn't that hard to cut in half with just a regular knife. So, I mean, right there, it should show you that it's cheaply made. I mean, a knife shouldn't have that much of an easy time going through a boot that is supposed to be durable. There is one surprise that I saw from this that we will get into, but for the most part, I'm just seeing cheaply made product all over the place. I mean, look at this heel. It's not a solid heel, which is common among cheap boots. They make it look like a leather stacked heel on the outside, and on the inside, you have just these random pockets. You shouldn't have these pockets in a boot. The leather stacked heel is just so much better for longevity. We have this extremely cheap liner here that will no doubt deteriorate as you use this boot. It is not a durable material. This is the type of thing that should go in a slipper. I mean, for real. So this is why it felt so much like a slipper. This is a cheap fabric here as a liner. It's just made to be cheap. One thing that I was surprised about when I was opening this boot was that it has a shank in it, a metal shank, which I did not expect to find in this boot. I expected it to be plastic if there was a shank at all. So it's like you put in what is supposed to be in a cowboy boot, but you build the rest of it like a slipper. That's basically what this boot is. This is the only thing cowboy boot about this cowboy boot is the metal shank. I mean, look at this. As a filler material in between the outsole and the insole here, where a lot of companies will put cork, good cowboy boots, are just leather on leather, like the traditional ones. Here we have cotton, which is kind of like the cotton that you would use in a cotton swab that you would get out of your bathroom or something. Like, this is just a cotton swab material. Why is this used in a boot as a filler? I mean, it's really not adding that much of a comfort system, like a foam insole or something like that. And plus you have the insole here. What is this? Cotton swabs do not belong in cowboy boots. This is just a cheap boot. I mean, cheap boots are made like this with leather too, unfortunately. Taking apart this boot, wearing this boot, has only made me want to continue trying vegan boots because I want to find a good one that is not inherently cheap. It feels like there's just substitute when you go into this vegan world, at least looking at it from the outside. Vegan is supposed to be a lifestyle, yet companies take advantage of that lifestyle to make cheap products so that you buy them. And this is a fake product that really doesn't live up to the lifestyle that you're trying to live as a vegan, at least in my perspective. Please tell me in the comments if you feel like I'm wrong. This is a very hypocritical product, in my opinion. It doesn't live up to the vegan lifestyle, and it doesn't live up to the cowboy boot lifestyle. This misses it on every single point. Thank you so much for watching today. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. I am so looking forward to reading your opinions on this vegan boot from Roper. And if you are at all interested in trying this boot out for yourself, the link is in the description. I have an affiliate link, and even if you are interested in making a rebuttal video because you think I got this so wrong, then please use that link below. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Now I got nothing against the vegan life. I'm glad you're doing what you think is right, but these here boots, they don't fit the bill for any kind of foot to fill. No. My name is Jeremiah Craig. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe, please, and I'll see you next time. You guys are the best. Peace.